It is day 20 of Expansion Accelerator, and I wanted to have you do something that I believe is really simple. It doesn't have to be time consuming. You may actually intentionally choose to invest a little bit more time in this, depending on like how deep into this you want to go. But it's relatively simple. I think it's fun. It's also powerful AF. So today we are calling Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete. And really the invitation here is to be hyper mindful, have an elevated awareness of what you are letting into your space. And here's why. Throughout this experience, we have touched on the way that you relate to yourself, AKA identity, who you are, who you're becoming, what it takes to create that aligned and empowered shift. We've talked about confidence. We've talked about self-worth. We've talked about intuition, especially this week, among many other things. And it's so important to realize that we have a huge say in the matter when it comes to what we allow into our space. And this can go really far and wide. Like we could have a conversation around what we're letting into our mental space, our emotional space, things in our physical space. And really what inspired this, especially if you think about Control Alt Delete, is so many of us in this day and age spend a big chunk of time online for various reasons, especially those of you who are using the internet and different digital things for your businesses. And whether you realize it or not, even the things that you quickly scroll by, when your eyes land on those things or when your ears take in those words or those audios, there really is a subconscious impact. I think, again, more than most people realize. It was so crazy. I'm remembering this story. I was working with a healer earlier this year, and she specializes in emotion code. And there was this one pattern that came out of seemingly nowhere, and I couldn't figure it out. And she realized it was an audio loop. It was something, honestly, she felt like it probably came from a reel, like a reel audio. I'm talking about Instagram, REEL, that I had heard several times. And she even pinpointed it was something that I heard on vacation. And it was like seemingly innocent, but something about that was lodged into my subconscious. And when we were able to pinpoint that, it was so illuminating. Like I already know how powerful what we are letting into our space and what we're consuming is, but even just in an instant. And so this is not to scare you. This is not to freak you out. This is here to remind you of your sovereignty and the power that you have when it comes to what you're allowing into your space. You can really carry this into the next few days as you are scrolling on your favorite apps. If you're seeing things that you are not enjoying, the majority of apps will allow you to click on that piece of content and it will say some form of like, don't show me this. I don't want to see this type of content. You can also mute people. You can unfollow people as you're going through your emails. Perhaps there's a massive unsubscribe that needs to happen. So these seemingly small things can actually impact us and our energy in a really big way. And again, kind of riding on the coattails of this conversation around intuition, the more you can cut out external noise, the more you can erase, unsubscribe, Control Alt Delete what you don't want into your space, the more you're going to be able to focus inward. The louder that voice of your own intuition and the voice of God and spirit, the louder that gets. I really want you to curate what you're allowing into your energy field. It's so interesting, for a lot of the social media, the stuff that pops up, it's called our feed. It's what we are allowing ourselves to be fed, right? And so making sure that you're curating images and places and spaces and only consuming things that feel truly aligned with who you're becoming and the life that you're cultivating can be a really simple and powerful thing to do. So I want you to be, what do I want to say here? Like, the word ruthless, that's not a word I use very often. But as you're scrolling, have that awareness of like, do I actually want this in my space? Do I want messages like this? Do I want content like this? Do I want creators like this? And let yourself go on and unfollow, unsubscribe. Please do not show me this rampage. So that way you can ensure that everything you're consuming is only things that truly serve and support you. I'm so excited for this and the weight that you're literally going to feel lifted as a result of doing this and giving yourself the gift of this experience. Oh my goodness, Energy Expansion Pod Squad. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling all the feels as we are here rounding out day 20. I've been having the literal best time with you, and I don't want it to be over. And that's okay. That's okay because we have tomorrow, we have one more day left. And in the event that you're listening to this in real time, like on the actual day when we drop day 20 of the Expansion Accelerator, the paid coaching program that I have offered for free on the podcast, there's something very special that we have happening today. I know that many of you start your day by listening to this. And so if that happens to be you, then there is time to join us this afternoon at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our DKC community event. It is totally free. I am going to be guiding you through a really powerful experience so that we can round out this journey in style, if you will. Again, we still have day 21 tomorrow. It has been such a joy to be here with you. But I wanted to create an opportunity where we could connect a little bit more off the podcast and in real life. And so that is happening today, our totally free DKC community experience, where there's going to be an opportunity to be guided through some powerful breath work, as well as connecting with other women inside of the DKC Soul Fam. And of course, get some real life, real time coaching and support from yours truly. So I hope to see you there. In order to join us, just pop your information using the link in the show notes, and my team and I will make sure you have everything you need so that you can join us.